all a very, very Merry Christmas and a very, very prosperous New Year. And looking forward to seeing each and every one of you in this coming New Year. God bless, keep you all. I love you all. Now we're back. Notices. Notices on questions. Lord have mercy. Notices for future meetings.
Madam Speaker,
Go ahead.
These are brief questions. I would not take more than 3 minutes because I understand it's Christmas, but one question in particular has to be asked because of its effective the 1st of January. Would the Honorable Prime Minister please confirm that the main reason this government is engaging in the act of disconnecting the water supply of Aberconians just days before Christmas is because they hired and promoted hundreds of supporters at Waters and Sewage Corporation and are now having difficulty paying salaries, bonuses, contract workers, and are also having vehicles repossessed by the bank? Next question, Madam Speaker. Would the Honorable Prime Minister please confirm for this Honorable House that he has given a company a contract when he gave them permission to operate a private package consolidation and scanning system to detriment of Bahamian people under the name JDL in breach of Customs Management Act? And will he also confirm, one, the names of the true beneficial owners of JDL, since the Bahamian people need to know who it is that the government is permitting to bill them for a interest. That the contract for this private company, JDL, was never put out to tender. That as a result of this contract, Bahamians will now have to pay an extra mandatory fee, which, depending on the weight of the package, could amount to hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for every shipment that they import into the country. And that in order to import goods into the beginning next month, the 1st of January, Bahamians will now have to pay this exorbitant fee plus VAT on top of the charge, in addition to shipping costs, VAT on the shipping, VAT on the overall cost of the item, as well as conversion fees, customs duty, and customs processing fees for every package that they import. That in the interest of people, as Prime Minister, he will stop this private company from billing the Bahamian people. And Madam Speaker, the last question. Finally, Madam Speaker, would the Minister of Works confirm that he has now hired a foreigner as chief engineer in the Ministry of Works instead of promoting any of the hard-working and highly qualified Bahamian engineers on his staff? Short question.
Well, the chair recognizes the Honourable Member for Killarney Rumkin, Salvador.
I was not physically present in the House earlier as it opened, but questions are questions. Questions don't contain commentary. It doesn't or not contain. That was said this morning. Yes. Yeah. But you don't comply. It's not complying. And Madam Speaker, I'll invite you to determine whether what is being asked are compliant with the rules of the House, or understanding questions are before they're either. In fact, that is the process. You control your agenda, and you can determine whether there are suitable questions to be placed on the agenda for answer.
Campaigning, man.
We don't want to get into the internal campaign of the FNM. Stop the council meeting. Beat me up in there.
The MCM's listening.
Thank you, Honourable Member. The chairman recognizes the Honourable Member for Killarney.
I do not want a long, drawn-out debate as because you are we'll be engaging in your the parliamentarians at 1 o'clock, and we want to start on time. However, that was what the Prime Minister is asking had been discussed this morning, but it's essential that this JDL company be dealt with because and it's essential to ask the question now, as this extra fee would come in effect the 1st of January, and this is an urgent matter. What was also pointed out by the Deputy Speaker in terms of question, if in your wisdom, Madam Speaker, or Deputy Speaker feels that the question has gone beyond, then certain amendments can be made. That's the rules. Amended by the Speaker.
Okay. Order that the notices be brought up. But remember, members, when we are framing our questions, as